Blake here from Mohique Radio, and we are here at the House of Blues Anaheim tonight with Nico Vega. How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Very good. Thank you. So we're here in their tour bus getting a little exclusive. We have a sleeping baby in the back. Is that right?
That's right.
Let us first start out by saying that you had a recent addition to your family recently, and coming on tour, you've got a relationship on tour as well, being married to the singer of Imagine Dragons, who you're touring with as well. What is that like touring with your whole entire family?
It's awesome. It should be the only way you tour, I think. But yeah, it's been really, really easy comparatively to what you'd think with like a 7-month-old.
Yeah, it seems crazy.
It's really fun. It's not crazy. She does really well. I think the bus is like, it's got a hum, so she's like,
it's very soothing.
Yeah, it is. And everybody's really awesome. The band like loves the baby, so it works really well.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Cool. So Nico Vega as a project, how long have you guys been together?
A long time. I don't even think we know how long.
I'm going to say 8 because I like the number 8.
8?
Like 8 years or something like
8
that.
years.
9 years, 7 years, 8, 9, something.
Okay, very cool. And have you guys been kind of lifelong musicians and into music?
Yeah, I think we've all been.
Playing since we've been teenagers.
Yeah, you know, and singing. I was started in probably like middle school, you know, singing. So.
Okay, so it's something that comes natural.
Yeah.
So now your music has kind of a tougher self-empowerment type theme to the music. How would you guys describe your sound to listeners?
To just the average Joe, I mean, I would say we're a rock and roll band for sure. I think some people would say, it's hard to say that we're like a modern rock and roll band because a lot of people identify with us. Like a lot of older people also identify with us just because of like more like crazy big psychedelic rock from like the late 60s and early 70s.
Some classic roots.
Yeah, we do, but we also have a modern feel and we like to approach our music in a modern way sometimes. So it's hard to say, but I usually say rock and roll. We're a rock and roll band for sure.
Yeah. Very cool. And you guys have done a lot of touring in the last few years. What is it kind of like having a schedule that is consistently, so busy in so many different cities and so many different faces?
Yeah, I mean, it's
wild. It's wild. It's like, we have a lot of fun, but then you don't realize, oh man, every day is this. You know what I mean? This is, I guess, it's like, oh, I guess we're working every day, all day, because the whole day is consumed by like day shows, night shows, stuff in between. It's just like, you're just like, oh, it's 100% your life you're giving it to.
I mean, you value your time off because it is, like he says, every single day from the beginning until the end, you're kind of on. So you don't have like a weekend. Like in the month that we've been on this tour, month and a half, we've had no days off because we're driving. If we're off at all, we have a 13-hour drive on the day off, or you're driving through the night and it's exhausting. I mean, it's really fun, but people like that would think that it's just a fun party life. That's not what it's
not
like.
the case.
No,
hard work.
It's work, man.
Unreal.
Yeah, and until you get to the level where, a lot of people, it's like in the beginning you load your own gear in and out of venues and things are, it's not easy, so you make a lot of sacrifices.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely. And so your current tour that you guys are on right now with Imagine Dragons and Atlas Genius, once this is done, what can we all look forward to for the rest of 2013?
We're going on back on the road with the Imagine Dragons.
Done with one tour, on to the next.
Bigger shows
we're
at
gonna
Red Rock and like massive venues. So
yeah, we have some big shows with Imagine Dragons, and we also have a European stuff. Like we probably have a bunch of. It's hard because we're just about to start pushing our record. So which we haven't released. We release in the summertime, so that's kind of what's coming.
Do you have a date for that yet?
We don't have an exact date.
Yeah, I don't want to.
But
we
have an
EP
out
for a while, so I'm not doing it anymore. So I know
dates and names, everything's like. But
it's a fog right now.
It is.
Okay,
but
it's
we have an
soon.
EP out, and there's a lot going on right now with, one of the songs off the EP, Beast, is kind of. It's in this big commercial on television right now, so that's kind of opening some new doors for us. And
yeah, how is that? Is that your first kind of commercial exposure as
I
far
would say
as
so.
any
I mean,
songs?
we've had some licensing, but nothing big. Stuff, This is the biggest thing.
This is definitely the biggest.
Yeah.
We had no idea it had such a following before we looked into it ourselves and how big this video game is. And,
what is the name of the video game that the song is on?
It's called BioShock Infinite.
It's like the third one.
Yeah.
And it's just wild. The video game is really wild. The content in it is like, holy. You're like, really?
Yeah.
You're like, wow. So
it's for adults for sure, and
Nice.
it's like and it really matches the song in a lot of ways.
Which is the coolest part.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool
I
to
think
have a
that's
different
why
medium.
it came together so
Yeah.
perfectly, so it's really responding. Like, people are responding really well to it. So.
For sure. Yeah, a different medium to kind of pull from something you've created. It's a great connection.
It inspires us, man, because it really breathed like new life into that song. So
Yeah, absolutely. So tonight's show here at the House of Blues Anaheim, have you guys played here before?
Yes, I think a few
Lots.
times actually. Yeah.
Okay, very cool. And is there anything particular you guys are hoping for tonight's show?
Just shake it down just as big and bad as usual, you know.
Yeah.
Just the
like,
usual.
To
Sounds
have
good.
a good time. Yeah, I like to have a good
All
time.
right.
And yeah, I mean, these two bands that we're playing with are just great. So
Yeah, it's going to be an awesome live show for sure.
Yeah.
Very cool. So if you guys can just let our listeners know where to find out more information.
Okay, so if you come follow us, well, we're at Nico Vega on Twitter, or you can go to our Facebook page, which is just Nico Vega on Facebook, and then we also have nicovega.com. Yeah. And then also if you email us at nicovegaband@gmail.com, we'll send you a free song. So
What a deal. Everyone needs to do that.
everyone wins.
Very cool. Well, thank you guys so much for chatting with us.
you.
And great success on tonight's show.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Hi, we're Nico Vega, and you're on Mohique.com.
We'll be right to you.